You are falling through space-time itself. Every second you accelerate. Every second the universe behind you redshifts into darkness. The point of no return was 30 seconds ago. You didn't feel it when you crossed it. Nobody does. And now every direction in space, every path forward, backward, left, right, above, below, leads to exactly one place. You have minutes left. This is what those minutes actually look like. In this 3D vector grid, we can see the geometry of your new reality. Gravity has warped the fabric of space so severely that every conceivable direction now leads inevitably to the center. Moving away from the core is as physically impossible as traveling backward in time. You crossed the event horizon completely intact because of the sheer scale of the object that captured you. This is a supermassive black hole, millions of times heavier than our sun, which makes the initial tidal forces at its edge surprisingly gentle. The trap capturing you is a geographic certainty dictated by inescapable gravity, rather than a physical wall or barrier. The singularity is now your only possible future. To understand how space gets crushed into a one-way funnel, we have to look at how this object formed. When a massive star burns through its nuclear fuel, it loses the internal pressure required to keep itself inflated. Gravity takes over, crushing the star's core in on itself. Visualize density using the Schwarzschild radius. If you compress Earth's mass down to a peanut, it becomes a black hole. Inward arrows show space rushing toward the mass faster than light. Escape becomes mathematically zero. Falling into a supermassive giant is the only reason you are currently intact. If you had fallen into a smaller, stellar mass black hole, the sharp gravitational curve would have shredded your body before you even reached the horizon. Pacing quickens. Deep inside the horizon, the environment is a blindingly chaotic hall of mirrors. You are watching the light of the accretion disk, the superheated ring of gas orbiting far outside, bending and swirling around the central shadow as it is pulled into the hole with you. But an observer tracking you from a safe distance sees a completely different reality. To them, your rapid descent appears to slow to a crawl, until your image freezes exactly at the edge of the event horizon. As the gravity well fights the light you emit, those photons lose energy. To the observer, your frozen image shifts into the red spectrum, dimming and fading until you disappear. This discrepancy is caused by gravitational time dilation. Look at this comparison. The clock on the left shows your perception as you fall, ticking by normally, but the clock on the right, representing time back on Earth, spins out of control. Gravity causes time to move slower for you relative to the rest of the universe. Gravity has permanently severed your timeline from the rest of the cosmos. Your present and their future will never intersect again. As you plummet closer to the center, the smooth ride abruptly ends. The gravitational gradient, the difference in pull across the length of your body, violently increases. This gradient triggers spaghettification. As this model demonstrates, the gravitational pull on your feet is now drastically stronger than the pull on your head. This extreme differential applies a massive stretching force to your body. The biological failure is immediate. Your joints separate, your flesh elongates, and within milliseconds, your cellular structure is reduced into a single continuous stream of subatomic particles. Your final visual input from the outside universe, the combined light of every star and galaxy behind you, compresses into a tiny, brilliant halo called an Einstein ring before winking out. At the very center, you reach the singularity. The mass of millions of suns is crushed into a point of zero volume. Space and time warp to infinity. The equations of general relativity pioneered by Albert Einstein fail to describe what happens at this threshold. Your physical body and the laws of physics are simultaneously obliterated at the center. Your destruction introduces a problem for modern physics. This is the information paradox. While quantum mechanics forbids the true deletion of data, a black hole appears to act as an absolute cosmic eraser. While your fall took only minutes, the outside universe will watch your cosmic grave for trillions of years. Over immense timescales, the black hole will slowly leak mass and evaporate, a process discovered by Stephen Hawking. Black holes function as vital gravitational anchors and violent architects of galaxies, rather than mindless cosmic garbage bins. They dictate the life cycles of the stars around them. But the fate of your data remains an unresolved debate. Some physicists argue that the escaping Hawking radiation carries your quantum information back out into the void, while others maintain that it is lost forever. You are gone, reduced to a faint, shifting mist of glowing subatomic particles, slowly dispersing outward into absolute blackness. Your physical form was destroyed in minutes, but your quantum echo might wander the cosmos until the very end of time. If you want to keep exploring the darkest corners of the universe with us, hit subscribe and join us for the next descent.